Culture is a word to describe the shared beliefs, values, information, and perceptions. These beliefs shape all of your actions. Culture can be large groups of people with shared beliefs such as race or religion. Also, smaller subcultures exist within these larger cultures, and your actions can also shape your culture. So, an example in my life would be running. I decided to start running, so I became a part of a subculture of other runners that share my motivations and understand my struggles. Culture is shared. When I chose to start running, I unintentionally entered into a shared culture of all the other sport runners. We don't have to be next door neighbors to feel connected. There's a camaraderie in running that you share only because you partake in the same activity. Culture is learned. Social heredity doesn't actually apply to my interest in running. I didn't grow up with it, my family wasn't into it. I used other motivators to begin. However, my running has opened up the minds of my entire family. They've now show interest in starting and running races with me. I intend on passing this hobby on to my nephew and my future children, though, so that's kind of the enculturation that we talk about. I plan on passing it to future generations so that they are able to learn and want to be a part of it. The symbols often found in running culture would be the Nike swoosh, Brooks or Asics logos. The race bib is also another common symbol. If you see a race bib and you're a runner, you know that it's race day. This is exciting. We're going to get pumped up. We're going to track our scores. It's just a fun idea, and you get that just by seeing the bib. Culture is integrated. If the economy crashes, it won't necessarily stop people from running, but it may keep people from running in organized races. Primary dimensions of diversity that have affected my leisure are age and ability. Runners can develop at any age, but starting out younger put me at an advantage because I have more time to perfect my skill, get faster, run further, and such. Other than minor knee problems, I don't have any major injuries or disabilities that would hinder me from running. But a really awesome thing about organized races is that if your ability to run is hindered, hand pedaled bikes are actually encouraged. These races aren't easy, but they are made available to all, or at least they try to be very inclusive with it. Secondary dimensions of diversity that affect my leisure is socioeconomic status, fitness level, and my marital status. Races are expensive. Major races can cost over $100. The fact that I have a job and not a lot of bills while living at home allows me to actually spend my money on those leisure activities instead of spending it on rent. The fact that I'm single with no children also frees up time that I can spend training. My fitness level is a huge factor. When I began running, I couldn't even run a mile, so I wouldn't have been able to run the half marathon until I trained enough to do so. At this point, my fitness level isn't high enough for the full marathon, but I'm in training to be able to do that next. Considering culture is important as in a recreation standpoint because culture changes and we need to be aware as recreational professionals what people believe in order to know what they want and need out of their leisure time. You can plan to promote innovation or try to limit cultural loss, but in order to do so, you have to be up to date on the culture of the people that you serve. Diversity in culture means that there is something for everyone to enjoy and for everyone to be a part of.